A man received the death penalty, yet he gained over 200 pounds behind bars. A single lethal injection wouldn't take effect, requiring hundreds of needles and bringing agonizing prolonged pain. The governor reduced his sentence to life imprisonment, but severe chronic illness has killed him just 7 months later. Hitting chicken breast directly with lightning burns only the surface and leaves raw meat inside. Install a tall lightning rod to divert most current safely underground. Submerge part of the rod in a large salt water tank. Lightning evenly warms the water, fully cooking the chicken with consistent mild heat. If you smash something pricey at your friend's place, don't hide it. There are cameras everywhere and that'll wreck your bond. Don't repeat apologies non-stop, it's awkward and irritating. Say sorry once, hand over $10 up front and promise gradual payments. They'll likely feel sympathetic and forgive you. This lamb was born with locked joints and spinal damage, unable to walk at all. Rescuers saw it could operate toys using its head, so they built a custom wheelchair with a hand lever. It quickly mastered steering, roams freely, and rolls over to play with every kid that comes to visit. She was born missing the muscle above her eye, so she couldn't blink at all. Doctors placed a tiny sling under her skin, connected to her brow. Muscle raising her brows pulls her lids open, and relaxing lets them close. Kids bullied her growing up, but she gained tons of support after sharing her story online. Would a massive gummy bear save you if you fell off a building? It'd need to be hundreds of feet thick, yet you'd punch right through its sticky surface on impact. You'd sink deep into the gelatin, unable to breathe, and end up suffocating, trapped inside the candy. If you're locked in a public restroom surrounded by zombies, pour cleaner all over the entry floor, make noise to lure them in while they slip and crash into each other. Climb out the window and slam the door shut to trap all the zombies inside the bathroom. Doctor slide a scope down your throat and inject tiny Botox doses into a tight throat muscle. Some people's muscles trap gas after eating and cause constant bloating. The shot loosens the muscle, lets air escape, and most people can burp normally just days after treatment. Wondering why inmates get teardrop ink under their eyes? This tattoo carries heavy prison symbolism. A filled teardrop means you've killed someone. A red teardrop marks 5 murders or more. An empty outline means you're chasing revenge, only colored in once your vendetta is complete. 500 years ago, doctors drilled holes into patients' skulls to cure crippling migraines. They shaved the scalp and bored bone with hand tools, thinking the opening freed evil spirits. This crude treatment barely worked and usually brought worse agony, infection and injury if you accidentally walk into the wrong restroom with strangers inside. Don't fake being a cleaner or storm out slamming the door. Someone might instantly call the cops. Simply act like you have poor vision, and people will politely lead you toward the exit without awkward trouble. This nickel cracked open after falling, hiding a tiny photo with encrypted notes inside. The FBI confiscated it and spent ages decoding the hidden message with zero success. 4 years later, a Russian spy confessed he accidentally spent the coin, and it passed into a young paper boy's possession. A little girl stepped on a hard object while playing in shallow lake water. She thought it was a stick at first, yet pulled out an old rusted blade. Her dad took it to a museum, and experts confirmed it's a 1,000-year-old warrior sword, older than the Vikings, coated with an ink and leather sheath that looked like rust. You'd think everyone peeing into the Grand Canyon would fill it fast, but it holds 1.2 quadrillion gallons. 8 billion people only produce 4 billion gallons total. If they pee once together at that volume, it would take more than 800,000 straight years to fully fill the canyon with urine. If you accidentally fart in a packed elevator and everyone hears, don't fake a cough or glance around blaming others. Those tricks never fool anyone. Just stare up at the ceiling like you caught a weird noise, then hop off on the very next floor to escape the awkward vibe. This guy bought a hyper-realistic dog costume for over $15,000. With a lifelike fur and a movable jaw, he'd walk on a leash, do tricks and fake eating dog snacks. Later he opened an attraction for others to rent the suit, but he keeps his real identity hidden since most people find the hobby bizarre. This baby pig was born with paralyzed hind legs and was set to be euthanized at the vet clinic. The vet took pity and brought it home, building a mini wheelchair from his kids' building toys. The clip blew up online, and a brand sent a bigger custom chair once the pig outgrew the old one. A wife and her 2 kids ate homemade pufferfish for breakfast and quickly struggled to breathe. Pufferfish holds lethal poison that only certified chefs can remove safely. Tragically, the mom and 1 child died from toxin poisoning before anyone could get them emergency hospital care. Elvis Presley was found dead on his bathroom floor with his pants down. Autopsy rumors say he carried over 30 pounds of waste in his body. Chronic constipation and arrhythmia made him strain heavily on the toilet, putting massive pressure on his heart and triggering a fatal heart attack. This guy only ate fries, chips, and white bread his whole youth. Optical nerves rely on a fatty protective layer to send sight signals to the brain. His terrible junk food diet stopped his body repairing that coating, and by age 17 he was fully legally blind with permanent nerve damage. Guards tied inmates up and tickled their feet and armpits. Non-stop prisoners laughed wildly at first, then spiraled into panic. Laughter's just your body's fear response when you're powerless. No visible bruises meant zero proof of abuse, so this torture dragged on for hours. Even after they stopped laughing, if every person dumped toenail trimmings in the ocean, they sink straight down instead of floating. Over 82 billion clippings pile on the seabed, suffocating sea life. Eventually the mass breaks the water surface, forming a walkable toenail island 10 times larger than New York Central Park. Here's how parents catch kids gaming past bedtime. They touch the game console. Warm plastic means you just played. They'll grab controllers or your phone to stop you, leaving the machine on the trick that won't work. They'll cut power to your whole bedroom overnight. Researchers captured farts using narrow tubes and airtight bags. They split the gas to test its chemicals, then trained panelists rated each odor's intensity. Women's gas held more stinky compounds, while men produced larger total volumes. So both groups' farts wound up equally foul overall. A girl slipped between 2 huge rocks, reaching for a dropped phone stuck upside down in a 10-foot crack. Her friends struggled for an hour with no luck. Rescuers used pulleys to shift the 1,000-pound boulder, pinning her. And 6 hours later they pulled her free, only covered in minor scrapes. A woman unexpectedly gave birth on a moving train's toilet, blacked out, and the infant slid down the chute onto the tracks as the train kept rolling. She woke screaming. Her family forced the driver to halt, rushed back, and miraculously found the baby safe and unhurt on the rails. If you're the window seat on a plane and need the restroom while your aisle neighbor's sound asleep, don't clumsily climb over them. Your bladder won't wait forever. Nudge them awake softly or shake them lightly, and blame sudden turbulence to get them to stand up quickly. You load tiny ammo rounds and twist the assembly back into place. Flip the side lever to cock the device. Pressing a hidden trigger makes a small hammer hit the firing pin. Igniting gunpowder, no barrel limits range, but the shot still creates a brief opening to escape danger. Local residents lined up all their vehicles and flipped on headlights. A little kid in remote Alaska needed emergency treatment with the closest hospital to 80 miles out of ambulance range. A rescue plane was dispatched and the wall of car lights created a temporary runway so the pilot could land safely. A woman suffered sudden severe diarrhea mid-flight before reaching the restroom. Waste splattered seats and dripped down the aisle. The terrible odor made passengers nauseous, and crew cleaning efforts only spread the mess. The situation grew so unmanageable, the captain ordered an emergency landing. If a gym goer camps on equipment scrolling their phone, walk over like you're ready to work out. If they don't move, glance at their protein powder shopping page and whisper that the same brand's marked down at the gym shop. They'll dash to check and you claim the machine instantly. A man donated his late loved one's body for medical research, but the facility illegally sold it to the military. They strapped her remains to test equipment and blew the body apart, only cremating one hand to mail back to him. He sued after discovering dozens of bodies were misused, forcing the company to close permanently. Her necklace caught the rotating prongs of a neck massager, tightening to block blood flow in her main artery. She passed out fast and the machine kept running until it strangled her. The FDA warned buyers to discard it, yet no formal recall means many households still own this dangerous device. A kid licked freezing train tracks on a dare. His tongue's moisture froze, instantly stuck tight to the rail. A train rounded the corner. His friends yelled to alert the driver, who braked hard. He climbed down with hot water to melt the ice and free the boy's tongue right before collision. Parents and grandparents raise kids totally differently. Parents limit screen time, watch your meals, and punish mediocre grades. Grandparents let you watch endless shows, slip secret snacks behind your parents' backs, and dismiss homework by saying they never attended school as kids. This teen only ate fries, chips, and white bread. Growing up, sight nerves rely on a fatty protective layer to send signals to the brain. His junk food diet lacked nutrients to fix that coating, damaging his optic nerve so severely he became legally blind by age 17. If you're not off at the barbershop and hate your new haircut, don't blow up or demand refunds. You never told the stylist your preferred look before falling asleep, so the shop won't compensate you. The easiest fix is grabbing a free cap and wearing it non-stop until your hair grows out again. A guy bit into what he thought was candy and said frozen custard, only to find a human fingertip. He called the shop right away, staff learned an employee cut their finger on equipment, yet someone still scooped the contaminated custard and served it to customers without tossing the whole batch. If your head gets trapped in a chair and no one's around to help, don't waste strength breaking the frame or pouring liquids around your neck. Stay calm and crawl forward slowly. If your head could squeeze through the opening, your full body can follow right out without force. A museum cleaner spotted a dull mark on a rain-themed sculpture and scrubbed it off, thinking it was dirt or water stains. That faded blot was hand-painted by the artist to mimic dried rain streaks. After the creator passed away, the $1 million artwork lost massive value once the delicate detail got erased. A kid's hand got trapped in a running easy bake oven. The internal heating coil badly burned a finger and doctors had to amputate it. The toy swapped its safe light bulb for a real heating element. Hundreds of kids suffered injuries before the brand issued a full product to recall. Doctors put a tiny balloon under the scalp by a hairline. They slowly fill it with fluid over weeks to stretch and grow extra skin. A second operation takes out the balloon, shifts the hairy scalp down and stitches it tight, leaving you with a shorter hairline and fuller hair coverage. If you doze off mid-meeting and wake up to silent stares from everyone, don't fake weird medicine side effects. Pretend to pass out fully and lie motionless. Colleagues may send you home to rest, but if they figure out you're faking sleep, you could end up getting fired for slacking off. Researchers put realistic fake scar makeup on test subjects, saying it might crack, and adding lotion to secretly wipe the scar off. Participants talked to strangers, convinced others acted tense and avoided eye contact due to their scar. It proves expectation makes you spot judgment that isn't really there.